Hello everybody. I wanted to do a quick little tutorial video on area of parallelograms, alright? And I'm trying out some new software today, so if things are a little glitchy, just please be forgiving. So what I want to talk to y'all about is area of parallelograms. Okay, make sure I spell everything right since this is super on video. This is a parallelogram. It is a four-sided figure. It is slanty. So you'll see that you have, the reason why it's called a parallelogram is because you have two sets of parallel sides. So one here, and then the other set is here. These two lines will never touch. These sides will never touch. That's why it's called a parallelogram. Now when it comes to finding area, the formula for finding the area of a parallelogram is A equals the base times the height. So you're probably thinking, well, what is the base and what is the height? On any shape, the base is like the bottom, okay? It's what the shape sits on. So for this parallelogram here, the base is going to be this down here, okay? This is your base, all right? This is your base. And when it comes to these shapes, height is not just the side. The height is always straight up and down. Okay, this is actually called the slant height. This is not important. It's slanty. We don't really care about that right now. We would only care about it if we were trying to find perimeter, and we're not. We're trying to find area. So when it comes to the height, we want the height to be a line straight from the top to the bottom. It's actually called perpendicular. All right, and so the height here is actually going to be this straight line that connects the top, okay, the top to the bottom. Now, why is it called perpendicular? Perpendicular means it intersects at a 90-degree angle. 90 degrees, so that's a right angle right there. Okay, so this right here is going to be our height. Let me change colors. Here we go. Oh, go away. All right, there we go. So this right here is our height. This is our height. Oh, it's going to let me write sideways. Cool. Okay. So this is our height. So when it talks about the base times the height, we're going to be taking whatever number they give us down here. For example, say they gave us 5 centimeters. And we're going to be multiplying it times the height. So whatever number that they give us on the straight line, representing how tall this shape is. Okay, it has to be straight. So for example, they may give us, I don't know, 3 centimeters. So to find the area here, we would take our base, which is 5 centimeters, okay, and multiply it times our height, which we said was 3 centimeters. So our area for this shape is going to be 3 times 5, which is 15 centimeters. Okay, and it's not just 15 centimeters. It's actually going to be 15 centimeters with a little 2 in the air. Remember our exponents we learned right after Christmas? Okay, that little 2 represents a centimeter here times a centimeter here. So we had 2 centimeters being combined together with multiplication glue. And so now we have centimeters squared. Area always, the units are always squared like that with that little 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to do another one. All right, I'm going to try this ink to shape here. All right, and hopefully it gives me a nice, pretty parallelogram, which it kind of did. It did an okay job, I think. Let me pick it though, because I don't want it to be all dark like that. We're going to make it a little bit lighter. We're going to take away the shape fill here. And I don't know what that is. Go away. All right. And here we go. So in this parallelogram, again, this is a parallelogram. You can see the parallel sides. It's kind of like a slanty rectangle. In this parallelogram, all right, we have, let's select that. So it's when I try to type. That's why that pops up. Cool. All right. In this parallelogram, we're going to have a base of, let's make it tricky. Let's do like 3.5 inches. And again, they're going to give us the height, which again is that straight line showing how tall the shape is. And our height here today is going to be 2 inches. So to find the area of this shape, okay, remember that your area formula is base times height, or B times H. Okay, I know y'all don't like writing, so here's your shortcut version of not having to write all those words out. All right, B times H. My B, my base, is going to be, remember what the shape is sitting on. It's the bottom here, okay? It's sitting on the ground. So this right here, guys, is going to be my B. All right. And then my height, remember, is how tall the shape is, okay? A straight line from the top to the bottom. And so this right here is going to be my H. All right, so let's plug in these numbers into my formula and then find an area. So area is going to equal the base, which is 3.5 or 3 5/10, times 2, which is our height here. Okay, well, do some little side math, some scratch work over here to the side. Apparently not there because it's going to erase it. So we're going to do it over here. That's good to know. All right, 5 times 2 is 10. Carry your 1. Oh, it made it into a circle. Ha, that's funny. All right, and then 2 times 3 is 6. Plus that 1 is 7. We have 1 decimal place here, so I'm moving the decimal point 1 time over here. And so I'm going to end up with an area, of 7 inches. And remember, that's inches squared, okay, or inches to the second power, because we're multiplying inch times inch. Okay, so this is a short little tutoring video. I hope it helps explain area parallelograms, and I hope it helps you with the rest of your math. Okay, remember to keep checking Canvas for any updates, and have a great and happy Monday. Bye, guys.